we're going to start looking at transformations, and the first transformation we're going to look at is reflections. A reflection is a mirror image of another shape. These two shapes are not reflected, but these two shapes are, because one is reflected into the other. But reflections don't need to be horizontal or vertical, they can be diagonal, so these two shapes are also reflected. Let's have a look at these questions. To reflect shape A in the line x equals 2, we first of all need to label the line x equals 2. This line will be at every point that the x coordinate is 2, so it's going to be a line up from 2. To reflect our shape in this line, we will need to reflect each of the three vertices or corners of the shape separately. Let's start with the bottom right one, label it, and then count the amount of jumps it takes to hit the mirror line. 1, 2, 3. Then we count the same amount again after the mirror line. 1, 2, 3. And we put our point. Let's do the same with the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just label that. And then we'll do the same to the bottom left one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when we've got our 3 points, we can join them up with straight lines to show our reflected shape. To reflect shape A in the line y equals x, we first of all need to understand what y equals x is. Y equals x is a line that the y and x coordinates are the same. So the coordinates will be 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, etc. It's going to be a perfectly diagonal line, such as this. This time we're not counting horizontal jumps, we're going to be doing diagonal jumps. It might be easier to turn your exercise book slightly around to do this. We will start with the bottom right point, and we can see that it takes one diagonal to hit the mirror line. So we're going to go one diagonal past the mirror line, and we're going to label our point. We're going to look at the top one next. And you can see here that it takes 5.5 squares or diagonal squares to hit the mirror line. So we're going to go another 5.5 diagonal squares the other side and label it. Then our bottom left point, you can see that it takes 2.5 diagonal squares, and so we go another 2.5 past the mirror line and label our point. Finally, we join up our points to show our reflected shape. In this question, we're asked to describe the single transformation from shape B onto shape C. We can see that shape B has been reflected onto shape C. Next, we need to identify the mirror line. Looking at the corresponding points, so these two, and these two, we can see that the halfway point of each of those pairs is a line here. And so our mirror line is that line. We need to label that line. That line, every single point along it, y will equal -5. So it's the y equals -5 line. Always make sure that you write down that the shape has been reflected and the equation of the mirror line. So we would write reflection in the line y equals -5. And let's finish with this. Jenny says that when the letter H is reflected, it will always look the same. You need to state a situation when this is not the case. If you think you know, write it in the comments below. And come to onmaths.com or click the link in the description where you can access all of our free GCSE papers and predictions, and you can even save your scores with a free account. This video is part of a larger GCSE course that you can follow along with at onmaths.com.